All right. All that being said, welcome to today's episode of the Faith Fitness Joy podcast. So 2 weeks ago, I kicked off this Moving in Faith series, is what I'm calling it. So I started it with sort of a preface episode to kind of lay the groundwork, a little bit of background that's relevant to this series and kind of where it's headed. So that was the very first kind of episode I did in the Moving in Faith series. Sorry, there's like butterflies jumping around outside, so I keep looking out my window. And then last week was the first like official episode of the mini series, and that was called Taking the Leap. So here we are today. And as I thought about what to talk about this week and kind of where to take this next, I was led to focus more on what one must be aware of when they start on this path. So again, this could be taking a leap of faith, like some of the examples I've provided in the last couple of episodes, where like maybe you are chasing a dream, pursuing a goal, and you feel like you're being called to take a leap of faith that really stretches you and pushes you out of your comfort zone in order to achieve that. It could also be a situation in your life where, you're facing something challenging. You might be contemplating ending a relationship that means a lot to you or that is really difficult for you to consider walking away over, something like that. And it could be a number of things in between, right? So there are different things that might set us off on this. It could also be a season of spiritual growth, or a season in which you are being, led through the things that are happening in your life to increase your faith, to grow in your spirit as you're moving through this particular season in your life. And a lot of times these things aren't obvious on the surface, right? So that's kind of the different things that are like in the context of this mini series. But like I said, I started taking a leap as the first official episode last week, and I wasn't necessarily going to take it in this direction yet, but like I said, I was led to talk about today's topic, which is called being prepared for the road ahead. So one thing I have learned looking back on my many walks of faith, and not by sight, is that of these seasons, all of these seasons, they serve a couple of different purposes, a few different purposes. The first one is they serve to grow and evolve your soul. The second is that they serve to bring you closer to or in alignment with the life that you're destined for or maybe dream of. And three, they serve to refine you, move you through that process of inner transformation, spiritual transformation, refinement. And four, they lead you back to the truth of who you are, which is a spirit, which is this spiritual, energetic being within this physical vessel. A lot of us, I know myself included for most of my life, I never knew otherwise, we identify with our physical body. We might identify with our name, our personality, our mindset, or our ego, or other aspects of self that are not really who we are. So now I mention all this because what today's episode is more focused on is the second item of these four. So to bring you closer to or in alignment with the life that you're destined for, or perhaps the life you dream of. Because when you choose this path, it is going to involve stripping away some or all of the things that you currently may think are really important, but they're not. And it's things that have to be stripped away in order for you to be able to step into your destiny, if you will, or receive that big dream that you have, or that big goal that you have for yourself. And this can include, this stripping away can include relationships, home, jobs, other material items, money, even who you think you are. So like your ego could be something that gets stripped away.